Camel ADVs. These things are some biters, boy. You talk about some grip. Did something fall off my bike? Whew. Oh, I gotta get back into shape. But Rocky, you are in shape. Round is a shape. Yeah. Just not the shape I want to be in. Let's see what happens. These come off. It's making the little sticky parts come off. Because obviously I didn't trim it right, so the tension between here is making it push down. What I'm doing is that I'm testing out this Camel Tank. I tried to do some testing yesterday, it didn't work out right, so I'm trying to see, since I filled up the Camel Tank, I didn't fill this up all the way, I put the seal in, so now I want to see where it starts to siphon from the tank to the motor. So I don't know if this part's got to drop and then it just stays on one until that's done. I don't know. But that's what I'm testing out. I'm just going on a short little ride and you know, just see what happens. Like I said, I'm not making this into a tour bike. I'm not gonna put the heated grips and, you know, an extra seat or something like that. I mean, this seat is fine. The T7 seat is way better than the Africa Twin seat by far, because I rode the Africa Twin 11 hours to New Mexico. And man, boy, I felt like I was in the penitentiary. My ass was hurting so much. Now, hopefully, I hooked everything up correctly. I followed the video to the T. I did everything he did. The only thing that I would recommend is make sure when you put the small gas line to the top of the tank, I'll show you right here somewhere. When you do the small gas tank, make sure you cut it enough, because it starts to bend down, and I think it moved my little plug that you stick to the fender to the bottom, and it pulled it out, you know, because of the tension of the cable. So I don't think it has anything to do with the sticky part of it. I think it's just the tension of the cable was pushing it down, and I was like, shit, I should have clipped it just a little bit more, but I didn't. But it was an easy install. I put the seal on here. That was easy. That was no problem. And it took, you know, just because I was looking at the video, looking at the parts, looking at the video, looking at the parts, it took about an hour and 20 minutes. It wasn't that bad, you know, but then again, I was taking my time, making sure I did everything right. Because, you know, I don't want to drive this thing down the road and all of a sudden gas starts spilling out everywhere, or I'm just stuck. I'm on one bar. I'm still waiting for this to kick in. I don't know exactly how it works. I guess this stays on one bar and then it sucks everything out and then it tells you it's out of gas. I'm not sure, but so far everything is holding up pretty good. I mean, I did everything just like the video, so I don't think I have any problems. I'm just worried about, did I do it right? Is it gonna work? That's just my concern, but other than that, I think I'm good. We'll get back on the road and see what happens. So I guess it's just gonna blink E until it either siphons or I don't know, dude. I guess that's what I'm here to find out. I mean, the Camel Tank is full, so it should at least rise up to one more bar. And I still can't get this to turn the other way. I gotta figure it out. I don't know how to do it. Come on, Camel Tank. Come on, Camel Tank. Come on, Camel Tank. I purposely didn't fill this up just so I could see if this thing is gonna work. It should work. mean, if you're gonna run out of gas, run out of gas. You know, let me know. Because all that's doing is teasing me. I'm trying to see if, like, once this is empty, if that starts to siphon in, like, will I show like 1 or 2 bars? Or is it just going to be blinking like that? Because if it's going to keep blinking like that, I don't know. That means I have to keep looking back and see how much gas I got. We'll see what happens. We're just going to test it out. This is what I wanted to do. I asked for it. The deal with the Camel tank, it was filled up to here, and now it's filled to down there. So that means this does work. But the only thing is that E sign is going to keep blinking until you either run out of gas or what, because this was filled up to, I filled it up to here, so it went down. So it is being used. So that's good. That's good. The only thing about this, when you install it, make sure you trim this piece accordingly, because there's still a little bit of slack on here, and it's making the these come off. It's making the little sticky parts come off, because obviously I didn't trim it right, so the tension between here is making it push down. I ran it, hold on, I ran the cables through here, and then you know, I just zip tied it just so it won't touch the motor. And yeah, big one goes on top, the little one goes on the bottom, and it's working flawlessly. So that's good. That's what I was nervous about. So it does work, but my thing is that there's this anxiety of like that light. So that means you kind of have to ride a little bit and then go back and check your tank. So it is being used, but there's just no, you know, because if I had that big ugly tank, you can see all the bars on there until this is completely out, of course. So that's something to look at if you get the Camel tank. That's about it. This isn't a tour bike, you know, but I just wanted that to give me a little bit more push, especially like when we're out in the wild. See, it doesn't stick out too far. It's almost, you know, it's flush. It barely sticks out than the front fender. So I came out here to check on the Camel tank, and it's empty. It was right about here. Now it's empty. So I come over here, turn the key on the bike, and look, the 3 bars.
She's got the legs that I adore. To touch the sky makes me want